stick around after the level to hear my thoughts about the song and some behind the scenes. Hope you enjoy.
We'd run right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of lights, there was madness in the meaning, never less. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness that said he never died. I'll fly no blue those heights. I'll never find another chance to say thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, it was stinging, running roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness that said he never died. What was the root of it all? I couldn't say. Used to jump in that fall, rugged in the shade. We shrug it off without complaint, not a sound. We used to try to find friends, cause in the end nobody sits around. It's when you shoved yourself into a crowded place that you turned around and found yourself in love in outer space. Through the reckless nights, no strings, laughing at our own dreams. Just what the hell was so funny? Bark up the wrong tree, stumble, used to fall in great heights amidst the concrete jungle, singing cause it felt right. We mixed the R&B and troubles, rhyming our discontent. To know its history, I can't forget the time that we spent. Convinced that this could mean another end exists between them and pretend. Twisted off to picture where I missed my chance to not ascend and disappear and into the mist. It never happened, is the me that I can never befriend. I let it go, fade in, fade out. This race we dream without direction, floating aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Breathe in, but it won't stop the rain from pouring. Run right through those nights. I'll never find a way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of light, there was madness in the meaning, never laughless. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness that said he never died. We were forever a soul inside. Chase the fireflies between the soaring high rises. Left a trail behind to find and waste some time of our lives. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid. Takes an opposite, a coffin until office where you're laid. Yet a thought persistent optimist, you ought to be afraid. Saw the night, the wrong and right, and songs behind the lonely shade. Is the world a sadder place without the words that you conveyed? When the ladder fell and shattered every bar that we had played. Does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed. And your friends grew tired of fantasy, you're wishing they had stayed. You don't get to say I miss you. You watch your heroes fade into the rear view mirror of the villain you portrayed. Stop the pity party, listen, you don't get to be dismayed. You don't get to be emotional, you're blessed you got it made. These the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. Recollect the days you hoped and you prayed for this. What is that a mess? Fade in, fade out. This haze we dream without direction, roaming aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Pretend it's the end of a made-up story. I know those heights. I'll never find another chance to say, hey, thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, kept singing, driving roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll say goodbye to the soul inside. No chances left. Waking up now to my real life. When I daydream till the next line. Getting so young, I got older. Now the crowd's gone. Is it over? Is it over?
And that was End of a Life by Mori Calliope. I think Mori's her first name. If the level was all you wanted to see, All I ask is that you share the Beat Saber level and to support Calli if this is your first time hearing one of her songs. This video can stay in the corners of YouTube, away from everyone to see for all I care. Now, I said I'd talk about the song and the makings of it after showcasing the level, so let's not waste any more time and hop straight back into it. If I only had one thing to say about End of a Life, it'd be that this would probably be my absolute favorite song from Calli from this point forward. The lyrics, harmonies, instrumentation, mixing, tone, and overall story that the song tells all checks off my own personal list of prefaces perfectly. I'm a sucker for these type of songs, what can I say? And it's why I can listen to End of a Life for months on end and still not be tired of it even after putting this video together. That's why I wanted to make a level for the song and do it right. It was both for myself and for what I think this song deserves to have if someone wanted to play through it. For anyone familiar with Hololive, and HoloMyth in particular, you probably noticed what I did with the colors for the level. Each one is associated with a different member, and more importantly, with a friend of Calli's. Takanashi Kiara, Ninamai Inanis, Garagura, and Amelia Watson. Calli herself is represented by the colors of the sabers and blocks, though you can't exactly have black as a color, which is why this grayish blue is the other color. Well, you could have black, but good luck trying to see. The map itself is one of the Imagine Dragons environments, I believe, and I think it fits the most with the cityscape setting that the song takes place in. Though it took me a long time to complete this level, no thanks to a terrible work schedule, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did my best to try to come up with swing patterns that matched the song lyrics, but honestly, there weren't that many places where I could make it work. The ones that did, you could see it easiest for blocks. And though there are other spots too. The main thing that synced up to the lyrics and song more though were the walls and lights. The color of the lights were used more to help create the image of whatever the lyrics set up, or to match the instruments in the first half of the song. Lights turning orange at the mention of heights, flying, yellow emphasizing, and so on and so forth. For the second verse of the song though, since the lyrics became much more personal and self-confrontational, I felt like it'd be better to try to sync the colors instead by the holo member that relates to the lyrics the most. It's definitely not perfect though, but hopefully it's true enough to anyone with more intimate knowledge with these girls' past. I'm not much of a live stream person, and not every clip gets recommended to me after all. As one final note about the lights, I also tried to have the amount of them on match the intensity of the song in the moment. I'm pretty sure that's everything that I wanted to talk about with the song. The name's NothingBrief, but call me Nothing. And subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought about the song, and whether or not you're planning to play it yourself. I'm kind of just making whatever the hell I want right now, so who knows when or what I'll be uploading again. All things considered, I think I'll get back to finishing those 3 Let's Plays that I have on the back burner. Even though admittedly, doing stuff like this is definitely much more interesting to me, and to you too. That being said, I do have one more song that I think I'd like to make a level for, a song that I grew up with that, much to my surprise, got a new edit this year. Normally I tease what it is here like the last Beat Saber level, but I'm not going to. Just because I want to use End of a Life as the outro again.